Yes, welcome back everybody to Altcoin Daily. My name's Austin. In today's video, I want to share with you the latest news involving the Metaverse, involving Vechain, involving Cardano, involving lower cap altcoins, and much more. Like always, check the timestamps down below in the video description, click subscribe, and let's jump in, starting with Bitcoin. Anthony Pompliano went on the mainstream media, Fox Business Today, to give his 2022 outlook for the crypto market, and he is still sticking with $100,000 Bitcoin in this next year. And just to be real with you, while Bitcoin this year had a great year, we're up over 66% year to date, many of us, like Pomp, were predicting 100K Bitcoin in 2021. And it didn't happen. And by the way, these price increases aren't based on nothing. They're based on the halvings, which are baked into the protocol, where the supply faucet of Bitcoin being mined into existence gets cut in half, literally every 4 years. Listen to this 2-minute clip of Pomp talking about lengthening cycles, and then at the end, some very interesting perspective, which I related to, which is most Bitcoin holders aren't willing to part with their Bitcoin unless the price does go parabolic. Watch this. Expectations into 2022. Watch this.
Well, Bitcoin 100,000 per coin did not happen. You already made that prediction, didn't come to pass. Go out on a limb if you're ready and call it for 2022, or are you prepared to raise that number even higher for next year?
Well, the first thing I'll say is the year's not over yet. Obviously, there's about 10 days left. In terms of 2022, I think what we're watching is these bull markets that are historically tied to the Bitcoin halving. That seems to be getting elongated here. And so what I expect is that we continue this bull market that we're in. Bitcoin, obviously, at the last halving was around $8,500 or so, now trading just under 50,000. I think that'll just kind of continue into Q1. I think the big question that a lot of people have across the industry is just how high is that blow off top? Do we see kind of low six-figure Bitcoin or something higher? I don't think anyone actually knows yet, but that's really what I think a lot of people in the industry are paying attention to is when we kind of get that next second leg of the bull market like we have had in the past, how high does it go? That's anyone's guess at this point.
Okay, so you're saying, let's just be clear, there's still a few more days left in 2021. We could see a melt up, and you do believe it'll be six figures by next year?
Yeah, I definitely think that we will see six-figure Bitcoin before the end of this bull market. So call that into Q1 or Q2. The question is just how big of a number, right? I think that 100K has been a number that a lot of people have thrown around. It's, frankly, just a nice round number. And two is there's a lot of kind of extrapolating what's happened in previous bull markets out to this one. Now, there's this other idea my friend Pete Rizzo at Bitcoin Magazine has talked a lot about in terms of you almost need a shocking number to really get people to part with their Bitcoin. So if you go back to 2017, we went from $1,000 to $20,000 Bitcoin price in a single year. And I don't think very many people that year thought we would hit $20,000, right? 10,000 was kind of the number that people had targeted. It went to 20,000. That was such a big, shocking number in comparison that people ended up kind of liquidating their Bitcoin position. And so I think that that's really what we're going to have to.
All right. Quick cutoff, but we get the point. Give me your thoughts on this down below in the comment section. And to me, I found that end part most interesting because the on-chain data does tend to back that sentiment up. As a reminder of the data we've talked about on this channel, number one, the Bitcoin miners aren't selling, they're accumulating. Number two, the long-term hodlers are the ones buying the short-term hodlers' bags. The people that are selling are investors that have bought within the last 6 months, so shorter-term hodlers. And the long-term hodlers are buying their bags. Bitcoin is being transferred from the impatient to the patient, and I just really liked this perspective. Give me your thoughts down below, but let's keep moving. Next up, let's talk about altcoins, starting with the Metaverse. Under Armour has just stepped into the Metaverse with wearable Steph Curry sneakers. And these aren't just any sneakers. The NFTs, which are digital replicas of the sneakers Curry wore when he broke the all-time NBA record for three-point shots, which just happened, will be the first wearable cross-platform Metaverse shoe, says Under Armour. So not just on Decentraland, not just on Sandbox, on many metaverses. The virtual kicks can be worn across 3 metaverses, to be precise, Decentraland, Sandbox, and GALA games in various pixel styles. And I guess why I found this significant is mainly just the name brand, which is Under Armour, the name brand, which is Steph Curry, going in big in 2022 fashion into the metaverse. Next up, let's talk about Crypto.com. Crypto.com has just joined FTX in buying a Super Bowl ad for 2022. So awareness for crypto is not lessening next year. If anything, it's only getting bigger. This was officially reported in the Wall Street Journal today, and the cost of an ad in this year's Super Bowl game is reportedly $6.5 million for a 30-second spot. Wow. Which is obviously an outrageous number for a regular person, but for a crypto exchange, not that outrageous when you're talking about the masses of people they can reach with this one ad. In fact, Crypto.com's CEO, Chris M., told the Wall Street Journal that the company's top brass want the exchange to become one of the world's top 20 consumer brands in the next 3 to 5 years, in hopes to place Crypto.com in the company of sports and tech giants like Nike and Apple. So they're saying they're aiming for mass adoption, and the Super Bowl is where the masses are. Give me your thoughts on this down below. Next piece of news involving Cardano. Cardano users can now spend ADA at over 40,000 US stores via the Flexa network. So Cardano ADA is now live on the Gemini-backed crypto payments network Flexa. Here was that exact tweet, and in terms of the different stores signed up on this app, Flexa launched its crypto wallet dubbed Spend in May 2019 in the US. Initially, the network allowed users to pay with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and a Gemini dollar in retail stores, including top brands like Whole Foods, Baskin-Robbins, Lowe's, and Nordstrom. Many more retail stores have signed on since then, including Regal Cinemas, etc. I'd rather pay in dirty fiat if I'm buying ice cream. That's me personally. Or use a BlockFi Fold card and earn Bitcoin back. That's me, you do you, but just sharing the news. Next piece of adoption news for Vechain. Vechain's My Baby, which is an app, I believe, has been announced as a national innovation project by the Cyberspace Administration of China. So a major sign of support. Here was that official tweet from the Vechain Foundation. My Baby, our blockchain-based IVF platform, in vitro fertilization platform, operating at Renji Hospital in Shanghai, has been officially announced as a national innovation project by the Cyberspace Administration of China. Vechain proudly leads real-world adoption of blockchain tech. So this does stands for In Vitro Fertilization Platform, and specifically what this allows you to do. My Baby is designed to improve the IVF process from data management to providing families with the ability to track the development of their baby, of course now using the Vechain blockchain. And in terms of how big this market is, going by the Research and Market Report, China's IVF market is expected to exceed $2.8 billion by 2025. So the launch of My Baby shows the Assisted Reproductive Service Center of Renji Hospital is committed to becoming the most advanced and high-quality IVF provider in Asia. So, cool to see Vechain projects getting recognized. Let's keep moving. Next up, very quick but very significant piece of news for the Decentraland Metaverse. The Decentraland sky is now dynamic. Watch this clip as I read you the update. Boom, here it is. The Decentraland sky is now dynamic, with a day-night cycle full of new nuances and possibilities for the future. All right, give me your thoughts on this. But the Decentraland Metaverse is only getting better, is only getting more optimized, which I like. Guys, we are cruising through these today. Next piece of lower cap news for Voyager Digital, former acting comptroller of the currency joins Voyager Digital's board. So this is the man, the legend, Brian Brooks, is now backing the Voyager token / platform. Crypto trading platform Voyager Digital announced Bitfury CEO and former acting comptroller of the currency, Brian Brooks, has joined the firm's board of directors. In a Monday announcement, Voyager chair Philip Eiton said Brooks had joined the board as an independent, non-executive director. And by the way, Voyager Digital was already fully compliant with the US, which I like. They don't really need any more credibility or viability, but Brian Brooks, in my opinion, definitely gives them even a little extra. So Voyager Digital hodlers, Give me your thoughts down below. But let's keep moving. And next up, speaking of fully compliant in the US, I want to give a big shout out to sponsor of the channel, Okcoin. A better way to Bitcoin. Join the fastest growing global cryptocurrency exchange with the lowest fees around. And that's true. They do have much lower fees than the competition. In fact, if you want a breakdown of how this works, I will link our interview down below with Okcoin's head of listings. It's titled The #1 Cryptocurrency Exchange with the Cheapest Fees. Link down below. Check it out. If we take a look at the variety that Okcoin has, we can see they have some of the top cryptos in the space, like the Cardanos, the Polkadots, the Shibas, the Polygons, as well as those new lower cap altcoins like a Miami coin, like Metaverse coin Star Atlas or Smooth Love Potion, etc. And last but not least, if you use our link, that's Altcoin Daily Okcoin, link down below. If you use our link, you get access to 100% feeless staking, meaning that you keep 100% of all staking rewards earned. Anyway, link down below, check it out. Let's talk about lower cap altcoins. The Beeple-backed Render Network raises $30 million from Solana, Alameda Research, and more. The decentralized network, Render, provides 3D rendering power for NFTs and more. So some of the biggest players in the space are now backing this network. And what this is, Render Network is a decentralized peer-to-peer network that lets users tap into remote rendering power, which is needed to bring 3D visuals to life for artwork, videos, and games. So basically decentralized computer power, where users can transact with the network's RNDR token to purchase rendering power provided by other users' computers via the GPU or graphics processing unit. So for those of you that were around in 2017, kind of like a GALA network, I would say. Render Network allows individual creators and small studios to tap into significant amounts of distributed rendering power without the potentially sizable expense of building a local rendering farm. Pretty interesting. And next up, going even lower cap, crypto exchange BitMEX to launch and airdrop a native token. So much like Binance Exchange or FTX Exchange, BitMEX is getting their own token, and this is the use case. Called BMEX, holders of the token can enjoy trading rebates, better rates for the exchange's earned product, access to BitMEX Trading Academy, and more. So basically like a BNB, only for BitMEX. And the exchange will begin to distribute the token on February 1st, 2022 via an airdrop for eligible users. Eligible users would include people that are already trading on the BitMEX platform. Existing users can begin earning up to 25% of their trading fees in BMEX by simply trading on the exchange, so an incentive to stay on the exchange, as well as the first 50,000 new users who sign up before January 31st will also get a little airdrop as well. But, I don't know, just crazy to see how this space is progressing. And I bet COINBASE wishes, they wish they could create their own token, basically print their own money, but of course it's harder for exchanges that are more regulatory compliant. So we'll just see. We'll just see how this shapes up. Next piece of news, VLaunch is live. Here are the details. They're basically an IDO platform, and in terms of what makes VLaunch different, with inbuilt trading suites, direct swaps, staking services, and gamification functions, VLaunch currently supports Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Polygon, and Phantom, with Elrond, Cardano, Solana chains in the upcoming pipeline. So they are a launchpad platform that I'm invested in that is multi-chain, and their partnership with some of the biggest coals in the crypto community saw their Telegram community channels grow to exceed 200,000 members in just days of launching. So the news today is they're live. Let me know if any of you have checked out the platform. What do you think? But as news develops, I'll keep you updated. And of course, next up, speaking of news, Tron cryptocurrency founder Justin Sun to fly to space on Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin rocket next year. The Tron founder revealed on Twitter that he is the anonymous bidder who paid over $28 million to fly to outer space with Jeff Bezos in July. So Justin Sun has money to spend, and he will be flying up with Jeff Bezos next year, at least on Bezos' rocket, and Sun, who founded the blockchain platform Tron, yet earlier this month stepped down as their CEO, said on Twitter that he will invite 5 people to join him in his flight to space. Very cool. So he's sharing the wealth. He's inviting 5 people to join him. And Sun said that he will announce who will be joining him in the coming months. The 5 people may include a member of the Tron DAO community, maybe, also possibly long-term crypto hodlers, as well as other fashion, tech, and entrepreneurial bigwigs. Pretty interesting. Give me your thoughts on this, and checking into the Tron price, it continues to trend downward. But either way, pretty cool for Justin Sun. That is the video. My name's Austin. Like always, see you tomorrow.